Interest rates are scary enough to make me change my investing strategy in 2022. So in this video, I want to talk about what my new strategy will be going into the new year, what the role of options trading will play, and what gains I want to achieve by the end of this year. Also, some interesting data why an increase in interest rates might not mean a crash. Heavily invested into Tattooed Chef and many growth stocks, I saw them falling week after week. As a short-term strategy, this wasn't working, and this article confirmed what I'd been seeing across my Sharesies portfolio of growth stocks getting hammered. One metric among many that I use is the price to sales ratio, and as such I knew these growth stocks including TTCF were overvalued, so it was already a risky play. And this decline is because the stock market hates uncertainty, especially when we are still recovering from a global pandemic. Add interest rates hikes, which the Fed has already announced, putting pressure on added costs to a family's budget, which in turn reduces spending. Then people don't want to be investing money into the stock market as they may need this for essentials or fear of a market crash. Here in New Zealand, one of our big banks has already confirmed that there will be much more pain ahead. So you're probably wondering, interest rates of a few percent isn't really a big deal. One of the best examples that I can think of is on a family mortgage and how interest rates in fact change the weekly budget and in turn reduce how much spending money you have. The current New Zealand OCR last I checked was 0.5%, which means the article suggests it could hit 3%, increasing by 2.5. We add this to the current interest rate of let's say around about 4% for a mortgage loan right now, would mean it could go up as high as 6.5%. So if we plug that into a mortgage calculator, we can see that on a $500,000 mortgage at 4% interest rate, we can get a weekly payment of $551 a week. If we now increase the interest rates to 6.5%, that drastically changes to $729. That extra rise in rate means they are now $178 less every week, which is a significant amount. This leaves little money left over to save, let alone invest into the stock market. As fears of interest rates scare the stock market right now with these headlines like this, not all things point to a market crash. The market is forward looking, so as soon as we know what the worst outcome would be with these rate hikes and the fear will subside, we could turn around and growth stocks could recover. Not all hope is lost, as this article sheds light on previous rates hike on average creates a market that goes up. Quoting, the Dow Jones Industrial Average is nearly 55% and the S&P 500 gain of 62.9% and the Nasdaq of 102.7%. My biggest problem now was what do I invest in if I can't invest in growth stocks? After much thought, I asked myself what return do I aim for this year in this current market. That magical number is 30%, specifically 30% of my 38,000, which works out to be about 12,000 New Zealand dollars. My main focus will be to slowly dollar cost average into Tesla stock, not financial advice. And also maybe another value stock play in the technology sector. My growth stock makes up about 60% of my current portfolio right now, but I do have another 8,000 New Zealand dollars to invest over the coming months if the price remains low. This change in strategy is mainly to protect against a market crash as we start to recover from a global pandemic. I'll also try to supplement my income with passive income from options trading. I aim to make around about $200 to $500 each week, however it depends on how much the stock price swings. I don't want to get too greedy trying to chase $500 a week and then lose thousands of dollars on one bad option move. I hope this video gives you some insight into why the stock market has been trending down. We're getting into buying territory as stocks get cheaper, so I hope you have some sideline money ready to invest. If you want to start investing, you can use my referral links down below to start your investing journey if you are from New Zealand. Before you go, please hit that like button on the video. It really helps me out for this video to reach out to new people who might want to start investing, and feel free to subscribe to join the journey. Safe investing, and make sure you do your own due diligence, as I am not a financial advisor. So click this video on the screen right now if you want to see how I made $2,000 1 month from options trading. May the gains be with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.